Hey guys, Czar here. Good morning to you. Happy Monday, Manic Monday, March 31st, last trading day of the month and last trading day of the quarter, which could be interesting given the window dressing that a lot of organizations and mutual funds and what have you do. But we shall see. As you can see, we have a very bearish picture here in the works, guys. On the daily frame, NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow, we have broken not only Friday's low, which was a very bearish day, of course, big drop there, guys, but we've also broken key support here on the NASDAQ and on the S&P, not quite on the Dow. This is a bearish picture coming into the day, of course, down days and bearish bodies. This is my normal trading grid, guys. There's that daily picture that I just showed you on the three sisters, 30-minute chart in the bottom left-hand side and the 1-minute chart on the right-hand side. Let's take a look at the 30-minute chart, shall we? You can see that huge down day that we had here on Friday. Narrow range in Asia and the UK. This range is about 130 points, I believe, from this morning, 140 points or so. If we get a snapback here, we get easy smooth sailing up here for another 180 points, and this whole thing is well over 615 points or so. So we could get a snapback or we could drop down. If we drop down, this is clean traffic, guys, for another 400 or 500 points. This next support zone goes way back to August of 2024. Right there, you see that there, guys? And so this is a long time ago. I actually wouldn't put a whole lot of stock in this zone here stopping anything, quite frankly, given how old it is. But it's anybody's guess here on the open. The S&P, by the way, looking very similar. As you can see, there's the S&P, there's the NASDAQ, there's the S&P, the NASDAQ, S&P. Guess what? NASDAQ right there. And now we wait and see what happens here on the open, guys. In fact, we are open. There's the 1-minute open range just beginning. Two sisters, 1-minute charts with volume weighted average price. I'll bring you back once the first minute is done. All right, guys, we have the 1-minute open range here is now said and done. 33.5 points. Pretty moderate range, actually. And 8 3/4 points, call it 9 points on the S&P. I'm going to put you on pause, guys, let a few candles play out here. We'll come back and take a look at this thing and see if there's any kind of indication of a trade here. Dropping down pretty hard, guys, right into this little zone here that I wouldn't put any stock in, quite frankly. Very vulnerable here, guys. Nothing for me to do here, guys, as long as this thing is dropping like a stone. All right, guys, pulling back a little bit here, but I'm going to be very patient because this thing could snap back really hard as buyers come in and say, nope, that's too much for a Monday. Looking like the selling is continuing here, guys, not getting that pullback. It's okay. S&P actually leading the charge here, guys. We've broken the prior pivot on the S&P, but not on the NASDAQ. On the daily, of course, the picture remains bearish on all three. So now we're into a bit of a grind here, guys. This is more Monday-like behavior. Pretty significant drop down initially, and then just hanging around here at the 2 standard deviation marker. When we have free fall behavior like this, guys, in the bigger picture, daily, 30, and the 1-minute chart, I do like to look for alignment if we can get it between the two sisters. So I spend more time incorporating the ES, the S&P, in my decision-making process. All right, guys, pulling back. We have pulled back to the 21 EMA on both the S&P and the NASDAQ. We'll see how far back we get here. Ideally, all the way back or pretty close to the open range for a potential break and retest, but we shall see. All right, guys, pulled back all the way to the 21 here. This is just a marker. Not doing anything yet. Just measuring some stuff. Stop above this pivot. All right, sell stop order, guys, for now. I may cancel it. Sell stop order. Just watching here, guys. nothing to do. Watching the two sisters. S&P pulling back quite deeply here. All right, guys, moving my entry to below this candle. It is an engulfing candle, but it's not a bearish engulfing because it didn't close blue. I would prefer if it was bearish. This is the dance, guys. If we break above, the idea is canceled. The idea is canceled, guys. The order is also canceled. I'll just move the marker off to the side for now. S&P is back to the open range, ahead of the NASDAQ, guys. All right, guys, now that we've pulled back as deeply as we have, I'm going to bring out a fib tool and we're going to take a look at where we stand from the start of the New York session. You see that there? We've now pulled back beyond the 618. This would be a typical kill zone for me between 50 and 786, which is right in through here. We are now in that zone. Watching closely, guys. Sell stop order, guys, below this candle once it closes in 20 seconds. Wherever that closes, and my stop will be above that candle there and this wick, of course. 9 seconds. Sell stop order right there, guys. Can you see that? Hopefully you can. We'll be seeking to get all the way back to the bottom, assuming we get some weakness in through here. And I'm in, guys. I am in just like that. Sell stop order, tricky entry. You can see where we are here, guys. Fib pull back all the way into the kill zone between 50 and 786. Didn't even close above the 618. Deleting that now to keep it nice and clean. Delete the circle. And now it's the waiting game. Tricky entry here. All right, guys, this trade is not looking good. Looks like I'm going to start this week with a 1-hour charge. I would take this entry 7 days a week, as you've heard me say before. Just a routine business expense here, guys. And there it is. Thanks for being with me. I appreciate you. Maybe there'll be another opportunity this morning. Who knows? But this is the way we're starting the week. Have an amazing day. Talk soon.